It takes a lot of work to maintain a rose garden this size, but in Woodward Park, they've got a lot of help with that. Hi, Russell. How you doing?
Good morning, Sue. How are you?
Just fine. This is Russel Studebaker, our senior city horticulturist. And Russell, who do we have with us?
We have Susan Westbrook here, who is our charge of our operations here in the Rose Garden, and Joe Roberts, who is not only the president of the Tulsa Rose Society, but also the official judge for our rose test garden that's located nearby.
Sounds like you have a lot of capable help here. Well,
we certainly do.
Great. Well, I know you all have a lot of work to do, and Russell, I guess you can tell me all about the history of this garden.
Great. What do you want to know?
Well, how did it get started? How did the Rose Garden come to be?
The Rose Garden has a very unique history, Sue. It started out as a idea with the Tulsa Park Department and the Tulsa Garden Club back in the early 1930s. During this time, there was a project called the WPA, and after the Rose Garden was formulated, the WPA administration helped construct the garden.
So it was a lot of handwork, I imagine.
A lot of handwork, and like I say, the idea was formulated by the two entities, the Tulsa Garden Club and the Tulsa Parks Department. It was actually finished in 1935, so that was the year that the first roses were planted. But the construction on the garden was a few years before that date.
So it's been here a long time. I know it has a long history in Tulsa, and a lot of people enjoy coming here to visit it. Well, who maintains the garden now, Russell?
The Park Department maintains the garden entirely. We are very fortunate in that since its inauguration, the Tulsa Garden Club provides about $1,500 to $1,600 yearly for replacement roses. We also get roses from various nurseries that are in the rose production.
Well, I know it's an excellent place if people want to learn about what roses to plant. You can come here and look at them. And for those of you who are in western Oklahoma, there's another municipal rose garden in Oklahoma City, the Will Rogers Rose Garden at Will Rogers Park. So there are a lot of ways to learn about them.
Yes, and it is a good idea to come here to observe the character of the plants, their color, fragrance, and all of our roses are named with their correct name on them. So you can see what you like and then order that or buy that later if you desire.
Great. Well, I understand you've got all different types of roses and in many different forms, and also a test garden that we'll be taking a look at later on.
Yes, and there's about 230 different varieties of roses in this garden.
Wow.
And total plants, we have one of the largest rose gardens in the state, or the largest rose garden, with about 9,000 plants.
Huh. Well, I know it's a big undertaking to maintain it every year, and it's something that we, living here in Tulsa, are fortunate to have, and we really enjoy it. It's something you all might want to visit. Well, I understand that we've got a lot of different varieties to look at today, so why don't we get started with that?
Let's go and join Susan down on one of the lower terraces and see what she's doing and how she can help explain some of her aspects of working with the garden.
Okay, sounds like a good idea.